Mike and the Impartner team for inviting us here. So I won't keep you too long, as the first partnership with Impartner is you're going to pay for the beers. So we'll hopefully get you off and down to Truckles for a drink. As I say, I want to be quite quick with this. I know some of you know Infuse. I've met a few people who we've worked with before, but just to give you a very top-line overview. So we are a global company, demand and sort of revenue marketing performance company. As you can see, we're large. We work all over the globe, in multiple countries, multiple languages. And what we have, we're a first-party data owner, right? I think that's one of the most important things. So when we're generating demand, generating leads, it's all our own data. There's no reselling. There's nothing hidden. Everything that we do is within our own organisation, our validation, our customer success team. Nothing is outsourced. It's all in-house. And you can see there as well, it's 252 million plus sort of B2B profile. So we're very large, and we've generated those over many, many years. So, we're a large organisation. We sort of adopted AI early in terms of our marketing and demand engine. So what you're finding is that we've got so much information on people, our personas, in terms of things like, from their job titles to by job title, what type of content do they prefer to consume? Is it webinars? Is it video? Is it assets? We can dig down into verticals. We have intent that we can add to what we do. Plenty of market intelligence that, again, everyone is more than welcome to look, and we can share with you into buying groups. How are the sort of new age buyers actually buying technology? So some really important stuff that doesn't always translate through to partners, right? Particularly when it comes to demand. And the other thing to add, we're so excited with our partnership with Impartners. It's our first channel focused partnership. But we also work with companies, for those of you sort of marketing and data, we work with HG Insights, a global technographic organisation. We work with Sixth Sense, a global intent engine. So all of that can be incorporated into the campaigns that we produce. So can offer some really, really targeted, solutions. And that's something that we're excited to sort of bring to the party, working with Impartner. Here's just some examples, just a few of the companies that we work with, and it's really just demonstrate, this is who we're working with already. We've worked with for many years that we've been working in the channel, and we do a lot of sort of through partner campaigns. So as you can see, we work across the whole ecosystem. So lots of experience in that area. Just before we touch on, here, I'm not going to go through these slides like line by line, and I just think it's worth bringing in some of the stuff we heard within the roundtable, which I think is really relevant. And I think everyone understands that when it comes to MDF, how it's allocated, what partners are spending it on, or certainly what they're requesting to spend it on. Lots of stuff come through, and the digital is a problem. I think we all know that, and particularly demand gen, right? The space that we work in. I don't think partners are going to know what the heck it is if you said demand gen. So what we want to do, and say building this with Impartner and being able to sort of like automate but streamline processes. It's also important that we're not going to expect partners to know what demand is. We can work with clients to create maybe campaigns in a box, demand solutions that fit that particular partner. As we all know, one solution is not going to fit all the partners. So there's still going to be lots of hand holding with the partners, right? And that's our commitment. And I think that is going to be a key part of what we're doing. There's still going to be partner enablement. Let's say we work with you guys and we, based upon your assessment of partners, we might want to create a solution that includes more nurture than potentially with another partner. And we can do that. So all these campaigns, we can work bespoke with client, but also very bespoke for the partner, say, including that enablement piece. But what we're really excited about, and a lot of it comes back to this kind of how can you view that journey of a lead when you've created a demand? And I don't think anyone's found the answer, to be frank. I've been in the channel a long time and we're still talking about it. And where we work at the moment, a lot of times with clients is very much, we will run campaigns and we will deliver outcomes and leads to partners, and then it disappears into the Wild West. No one really knows where it goes. And I think part of what we're so excited about is in working with Impartner is that we can go about our business, we can run these campaigns, and as Yolo talked on earlier, it adds a layer to that TCMA. There's all these other bits, great things you can do with Google Ads and others. Now we want to add demand to that. We will run these campaigns, and then we'll push those leads back into the TCMA. We can also set up nurture within the TCMA for the partners to continue nurturing that lead. And so everything then is going to be visible to you guys. We can, the analytics of the campaign that we'll run can go into the analytics platform on the PRM. So it's really kind of as simple as that, is that we're trying to bring demand programs to the forefront, add that to what Impartner already do, and try to make things more streamlined, more visible, maximize your MDF, scale it forward, scale it back. We can execute these programs for you, and we can take that pain away from you. And then we can also push it back into the platform so you can monitor what is that partner doing with that lead. So say there's not too much more to say than that. Obviously, it would be great to follow up with some of you to talk in a bit more detail about how it works. But it's, as I say, it's really about sort of maximising that MDF that you guys may have, still be bespoke to partners, but also give you the opportunity to scale up and down, but also visible ROI, visible on attribution of what those partners are doing.